I paint these wooden ornaments, or in this case, magnets, for a local shop, and I use India inks, which I had never used before until like a couple of months ago, and they kind of trained me because they knew I did watercolor, and this is kind of similar. So it's really cool and been fun, and I thought this would be a good one to show because it's a ghost and Halloween is coming up. It's pretty detailed, so I use one flat brush and then I use a more pointed detail brush for the smaller areas. This one is actually pretty easy. There are some harder ones that are way more detailed, but I try to use the same color and batch these. So I'm doing the white on each one before moving on to the next color because these do dry out fairly quickly, and I will put the color back into the bottle, which is what I'm doing here once I'm done with that color. And then I moved on to the yellow, which I also love, the little lightning bolts. And I have several different colors, but I also mix colors, which you'll see here in a minute because the background is gray. So I'm mixing black and white and trying to get it more of a light gray. And the lady I do these for also paints these. And so it's funny, she just lets me mix my colors on my own, and sometimes they might be a little different than hers, but it works out. She does give me a reference photo, and this is actually pretty peaceful because I'm not making up the design. It's like coloring in, what is it? Color by number. But I do have to check the reference sometimes, make sure that I'm getting all the colors correct. And sometimes I can't tell from the picture. So I do confirm with her which color is which. So it's just something a little bit different. And I haven't done the gray color before. So I put it in a way overkill giant jar, but that way I can use it later. And I added a bunch of water because, like I said, they can dry out kind of fast where I live in the desert. So I put that with extra water. I don't know if I'll show more of these because they are for different businesses and because they aren't my color palette and aren't really my style because someone else chooses them. But I will be making more watercolor, so I would love for you to subscribe to watch those.